In the Weather Center with Chief Meteorologist Kris Crocker. Okay, a couple of nights ago we had the thunderstorm, and then today we had the snow, and tomorrow, what, a little bit of everything?
Well, we've been having it at the same time, which is always throws people off a little bit. It seems like that the thunder and the snow should be mutually exclusive, but no, we are seeing it at the same time. Thunder snow, the subject of tonight's forecast focus. Had some today, and it is rare, but certainly not heard of in the inland Northwest. It is most common in the higher terrain. In fact, if you've spent a lot of time skiing, you have probably encountered some thunder snow. Do not be on the chairlift during a thunderstorm event. That is a bad place to be, but more common in the higher terrain because of the added lift the orographics provide. Rarer in the valleys, although we have seen it a couple of times this week, a couple nights ago, and then today. And the dynamics are similar to a warm season thunderstorm, where you have colder air moving on top of warmer air at the surface, producing that instability. It is just less common to find the temperature differentiation this time of year as you would in the warm season. So we have very cold air aloft moving over relatively warmer air at the surface. You often find the heaviest snow with the thunderstorms. That's what researchers have been looking at recently. We're zoomed in here on the Palouse, and this is 6 hours worth of data, and that's where we've seen the heaviest snow today. And those were some cloud-to-ground lightning strikes that we saw earlier today. Again, this is 6 hours worth of data, and it's right at the beginning of the loop. So about 6 hours ago, we had the thunder strikes that were just, or the lightning strikes that were just to the west of the Pullman and Colfax area, along with snow falling at the same time, producing our thunder snow. We've also had some thunderstorm activity along with the snow over the Blue Mountains, a more typical location to find it because of the added lift that the terrain gives us. A broader view on our radar right now shows that we do still find the wet weather in progress, mainly in the central panhandle down through the Idaho and Washington Palouse, and that's just where we still have our winter weather advisories and warnings in effect through tomorrow morning for the central panhandle until 10 o'clock tonight for the Idaho and Washington Palouse, for about another inch or two of snow, mainly on the Idaho side, even more in the higher terrain, and we are going to see those snowstorms tapering off. Our temperatures right now are in the 30s around the region, but we are heading down into the teens in most locations as we bring in cold air behind this strong area of low pressure that is moving to the south and east. Another system drops in behind it for Saturday for another shot of snow, and we are going to keep things cold through the weekend and perhaps beyond. National map is fairly quiet. Our snow is on the move now with winter storm warnings across portions of Montana, and some warmer air finally moving into the northeast after a cold week there. Your 7-day outlook: sunny but cold for Friday, a high of only 34 degrees. That's 10 degrees below average. Excuse me. Saturday, we bring in another chance of snow. Continued cold on Sunday, a high temperature of 32 and 27 on Monday.
You made it. You made it.
Across the finish line.
Yeah,
sorry about that.
Oh, you don't feel well. You don't feel well.
Hey.
You're hanging in.